Murphy Center.
Welcome once again to high school basketball here on Mix 104.1. Gary on the Steve. The other 4A semifinal game between the Bartlett Lady Panthers and the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers. And right now Bartlett is up by 13 points, 46-33 with 4:28 in the game. Something unique about this, Cookeville is the team that knocked the Lady Raiders out from Cleveland High School in an overtime game in the sub-state game. And Bartlett's a team, as we well know, we faced the last 2 years in state championship finals. Being joined in our games are always supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We appreciate their great sponsorship and support of our local high schools. Being joined now by what I used to call our head coach, and now I still call coach, Patrick Spain, our principal at Bradley Central, who's now a member of the TSSAA Board of Control. I got it right?
Yeah, that's right.
Board of Control. Right. I knew it had to be one of the two, but
yeah.
Patrick, it's always a great atmosphere in a great place, great venue here for high school athletics, especially in basketball with this great arena. And we're here every year. It's our home away from home, as we call it now.
We need to keep on doing that too. So, no, it's been a great week. I was able to get over here on Wednesday and watch a few games with just the teams that are in our area.
Yeah.
And so it's just been a great week, great spring break week. It's kind of funny. I told somebody said, "What are you doing on spring break?" I said, "Well, it really just depends on what team wins." My wife is over in Jackson, Tennessee. Lee University's in the NCAA regionals this weekend, and we're here. And I said, "So, I've packed my Bradley clothes. I packed my Lee clothes. I packed Tennessee clothes to be at the SEC tournament, and so it's just been fun. I've watched a lot of basketball this week.
It's kind of the time of the year that you really love if you're a sports fan at all, and I know your sports roots run deep as a player at Bradley Central, former student there, and a player, and a coach at Bradley, and now the principal. And it's 6 years now?
This is year 6. That's right. That's right.
I remember when you were still wet behind the ears when you took over there. And
I think I still am, okay? I think I still am.
And about the time you came in is when COVID hit, and you went through that, and nobody should have to ever go through that, especially a greenhorn as a principal here of a major high school in the state of Tennessee. But, hey, we worked through it, didn't we?
Well, I think that's just a testament of the people.
Yeah.
The people that represent Bradley County Schools and Bradley High School, in general. That's teachers, that's kids, that's parents, that's just the Bradley Central High School community. So,
well, what's going on with the TSSAA here lately? I know the big controversy, and I don't know what you want to say about it or anything, but the transfer portal was voted on and accepted, I guess, I don't know what extent, and I think they're still ironing out all the details and what really is truly a transfer.
Yeah, I think that's been a topic, and really depending on who you talk to and how they feel about it or whatever. But I can tell you just with my partnering or working with the TSSAA and Executive Director Mark Reeves that they're trying to make every decision that's best for the student athlete and for the member schools they represent. And so it's not something that they take lightly.
No.
And it's not something that the membership takes lightly, or even legislators and things. So I hope it's going to work out for the best of the membership and the student athletes, because ultimately that's what TSSAA represents, and that's the student athletes and the membership that's included in the TSSAA. So,
well, no matter the decision, there's going to be people oppose it, people support it 100%, people oppose it 100%. That's just the way it is with any movement of that kind there. But let's talk about the Bradley Central Bears. You played for the Bears under Kent Smith. Were you here on this floor playing in the state title game or in a state tournament?
Most certainly in 2000. And so it's really kind of funny because, Zach Carpenter and I had a big hug out there in center court, when he clinched his berth to come over here.
Yeah.
And I can tell you that I don't think Zach or myself or I know Cherry Carpenter and my parents, Ron and Sherry Spangler, would have never thought that I would have been the principal and Zach would have been the coach of a team coming over here from Bradley High School in boys basketball. But man, what a just exciting really last couple weeks for Bradley Central High School. Not since 2000 have the boys and girls made it over here to Murfreesboro. So we're just looking forward to a couple more days here with our girls, and then our boys coming over next week. And
a tip of the cap to Walker Valley. We've got 2 of the Final 8 teams out of our district, out of our hometown of Cleveland, Tennessee, out of the entire state. 2 of the 8 are right here playing for boys championship next week, starting next Thursday night.
Yeah, that's right. They've got an incredible team. Coach Campbell always has his guys ready to play, and they're tough and they can always shoot it. So, you know, for this region to win and host and win, and then for a team, the region runner-up, for them to be able to go over to Laverne like they did. Yeah. Pretty special that 2 teams from our region are representing over here next week.
Give an update to the folks who are tuned in and listening on the radio here. It is right now with 1:52 to go in this game, in the 4th period of the game between Bartlett and Cookeville. Is Bartlett up 50-39, 11-point lead after Cookeville just scored. It's 50-39 with 1:52 to go. And the winner of this game will take on the winner of Bradley Central and Bearden next game that's coming up right now. That'll be a championship tomorrow at 7:30. You'll hear it here on Mix 104 if the Bearettes are involved. Bartlett, surprisingly, we faced Bartlett this year at Bradley and beat them pretty soundly there. And I told one of my friends before this game, I said, maybe Shapley come over there and said, hey, let's just walk over there and let them run all over us and then be ready for them again. I don't know when we've had 2 schools play 3 straight years in the finals. Maybe, I'm sure it's probably happened somewhere, and I don't want to count my chickens before they hatch, but we got to win our game against a very tough Bearden game.
For our group, you know, I mean, we just have to we have to keep our head down and keep working and keep playing the way that we played since we tipped the ball up the first of the year. Anything can happen over here. I mean, you look up at the field goal percentage for Bartlett, they're shooting 51.4%. You know, they're shooting the ball really, really well. So our team, we just got to take care of what we got to take care of. Last night was an emotional game.
Yes, it was.
For both teams.
Physical, too.
And very physical. And not to even mention the 8:45 start over here, 9:45 over there. So, and then this is the second night that it'll be the 8:45 game. So, you know, for us, we got to take care of business. You know, I was talking to Coach Reuter, and he's like, so many people are calling, talking about that game last night or whatever. We've got a lot of work left. Bartlett's a really good team. They're in control right now, 50-39. And Bearden's a solid team.
Yes, they are. They blew past their opponent last night.
Yes, they did. So, you know, I like our team. I like our girls, great girls. I just want to add, too, you know, 2 of our top 10 for the class of 2025 are Bearettes.
Yes.
And play on the basketball team. So this is a special, special group. Not only can they play basketball, but they're really, really good student athletes. And I think just really good girls that have gained a lot of respect in the hallways of Bradley High School throughout, especially for our seniors, throughout the last 4 years.
Yeah, we're going to miss them, but we wish them the best of luck tonight. Right now, we still have a same score, 50-39, with 1:20 to go now. And it'll be Cookeville shooting 1 more free throw. They've called another timeout. Well, Coach, we're going to let you go. And always appreciate you talking with us over here. And it's fun to have you here. It's fun for us to be here. And it's especially nice to have you as a member of the TSSAA in the staff there and keeping an eye on things and watching out for the welfare of our area in general. Because what areas physically, geographically, are you sort of helping cover?
Yeah, so it's a pretty wide area. It goes all the way to South Pittsburgh, to Ray County, Copper Basin, you know, a lot of the Hamilton County schools, you know, and so it's a lot of schools, and there's public and private schools in there, but there's a private representative for the East, and so they handle a lot of the private school things, but yeah, it's a wide range, and for me, it's really cool to see those schools compete for championships as well. And I've been able to meet a lot of awesome people from around the schools that I don't think I would have had an opportunity to meet unless serving on the board. So So it is. It's a fun thing to do. It's kind of one of those things that maybe sometimes board members catch a lot of flack, but it's something that, when we leave every meeting, we hope that, or I know, we keep the best interest of the student athletes and the member schools, in our decisions. So
that's all you can ask for.
That's right, and I'm hoping people are coming back early from their spring break trips, and we're going to have a lot of Bradley fans over here.
We had a good crowd last night.
We had a great crowd.
I'm surprised how many we showed up, because I've talked to the kids at school this week. Well, we're going on a cruise. We're going to the Florida the beach, or we're going to see Mama and Papa or whatever and all that. But a good turnout, and I know if we can get through tonight and win over Bearden, then we'll have a good crowd here tomorrow night as we try to get the three-peat, which we've never had. We've had back-to-back wins 2 times, but we've never had a three-peat. So
well, and I talked to Coach Adams a couple days ago or whatever, and I think the baseball guys are coming back into town from their spring break trip. So hopefully we can pull it through tonight and get our student section over here and cheer on the Bears for another hopefully state tournament win.
And we'll have the boys next week starting Thursday night. They'll have a 5 o'clock tip-off. We'll have the coverage for you here on Mix 104.1. That first game, there's 4 games in that set of 4A games. We'll have the first game, and then the third game will be Walker Valley, and Terry and Greg will have the call for that one there. And we wish them the very best luck, too. We'd love to see – they're in opposite brackets, of course. Brackets. So we could – if we can make some noise, who knows?
How special would that be? Bradley Walker Valley State Championship.
We'd have to move the county seat over here from Cleveland for that, wouldn't we?
We may see if we can move it over to UTC and make a little drive a little shorter if that happens. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, you're in the board. On the board, you can make that happen. Well, Pat, hey, thanks a lot. We appreciate you very much.
Doubt.
I sincerely mean that.
No doubt.
And appreciate the job you do at Bradley Central, too.
And I know there's a lot of people at home listening. So, I do want to say thank you to Steve Hartline for the coverage, and for the people that can't make it over here that can tune in. It's always a good partnership with Bradley Athletics and just Bradley Central High School in general. So thanks to the station and you guys, Gary, and just thank you for what you do and the coverage.
Well, thanks. It's just an honor to be part of Bradley Central High School in a lot of ways there. And Hartline, if he's back off his cruise, who knows?
Yeah, he texted me. So said, hey, make sure that you share that we're doing this or whatever. And I'm like, you got it. But I think the tradition of you and Steve being on the radio and hosting these games, it's a well-known thing, which is great, but which also adds up to the tradition that we've been able to have for a long time. So
for over 110 years or so now, 108 or so. But it's part of the great tradition so many people at Bradley are part of, and the staff, the students, who are the number one thing. The students are number one. And through all those years, we've had some great students, and we'll have more in the future. No doubt about it.
No doubt.
That's Mr. Patrick Spain. We're going to take a break. Be right back here in 2 minutes on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We're going present to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Beat the buzzer this month at Cleveland Ford. Score a new 2024 F-150 and get up to $19,995 off MSRP. Or save thousands on a new 2024 Expedition or new 2024 Bronco. Or go all-electric with a new 2024 Mustang Mach-E and get 0% APR for 72 months. Visit clevelandford.com or come see us and ask for Crazy Craig. Honest people, honest deals. While supplies last for well-qualified buyers plus tax, title, and $6.99 closing fee on select models. See dealer for details. Offer ends 3/31/2025.
All Safe Storage was founded over 35 years ago by Ed Brown right here in Cleveland. And now they've grown to 5 locations in Cleveland and Bradley County. Get a free Penske truck rental when you rent a storage unit at All Safe Storage and get your first month free. Call 479-6377. That's 479-6377. First month free and a free Penske truck rental. at Allsafe Storage and visit allsafetn.com.
Feeling like your home needs a refresh? Visit the showroom at Wholesale Supply. From kitchen and bath to beautiful lighting and faucets, we have what you need to transform your space. Start your project today at wholesalesupply.us to find a location near you.
Hey, Andy Morris here. Join me along with my co-host on The Drive, presented by Hardee's, weekdays at 5 p.m. on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Cleveland and Bradley County's local sports show, weekdays at 5 on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Introducing Hardee's new chicken cordon bleu sandwich. The goodness of a buttermilk-dipped, hand-breaded 100% white meat chicken filet stacked with thin-sliced smoked ham, melty Swiss, and creamy honey mustard on a freshly toasted bun. For a gourmet take on an everyday favorite, the chicken cordon bleu sandwich is an indulgence you'll only find at Hardee's. Goodness in the making. Available for a limited time at participating restaurants.
Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Voitic Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Voitic Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Voitic and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
Back here at the Glass House on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where our games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Bartlett is about to put away
5 seconds.
The Lady Cavaliers of Cookville with 41.3 to go. They have an 11-point lead. They just turned the ball over on a 5-second violation, trying to inbounds after the timeout. But looks like Bartlett will move on for the third straight year to the championship battle, and they'll battle the winner of Bradley and Bearden, which will come up next. Right now, we're not going to give you play-by-play on this because it doesn't involve our local teams, but we're in the Cleveland Ford pregame portion of our program here. You heard Patrick Spangler. Hope you heard him talking about what's going on with the TSSAA and his thoughts and ideas about stuff. He's on the Board of Control. The Board of Control is two things, the Board of Control and the legislature. The legislature is the ones that basically lay out the laws. It's like a state legislature, a U.S. legislature. They lay out the laws and the policies, and then the Board of Control is the one that enforces those and puts out the penalties and whatever they need to do. Unfortunately, that does happen sometimes. Right now, Bartlett's shooting free throws. They make it. They're up 55-43 with 29 seconds to go in the game and the season now for the Lady Cavaliers, who will bow out. They come into the tournament with a record of 24-7, so they've won one game and they've lost. When they lose this one, it'll be 25-8, ending the season tonight for the girls from Cookville. The Lady Cavaliers call it. 12-point lead with 25 to go, and there'll be a 15-minute warm-up between games. Again, you're listening to ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1, and maybe watching on the NFH Network was the only way we can provide you a video in the final 10 seconds. We got a 10-second call on Bartlett in backcourt. But it's a paid subscription for the NFHS, and you'll hear this audio as well with that. Coach Shapley down there, he's an old pro, and like I said earlier, Bartlett came to our place this year. Last year, matter of fact, before the game even started. I'll follow up here in just 1 second. Here comes the final shot of the game, looks like. It's up, it's no good, and Bartlett's got it, and this game's going to end. And Bartlett moves on to the championship with a 55-43 win, 55-43 final. Bartlett knocks out the Lady Cavaliers of Cookville, and they will be one part of the 4A state championship when it begins tomorrow night. It's a 7:30 tip-off, Cleveland time, 6:30 Central time for Bartlett against whoever wins between the Bearettes and the Lady Bulldogs of Bearden, coming up here shortly. But Coach Reuter talked to Coach Shapley last year. How the coaches get together before the game, stand at center court and talk about a few things. And what they did, he asked Coach Reuter then, can we come to Bradley and play you guys next year? Because we beat them the year before. We hadn't beaten them the second time. So it ended up, as it turned out, we did beat them in the state finals again last year. And he said, yeah, we'd be glad to have you come to Bradley Central, but we're not going to make a return trip to Memphis, which is where they're from. Hey, that's okay.
Yeah, they came over and played Bradley and Cleveland.
Came over, played both Bradley and Cleveland, and lost to Bradley, beat Cleveland. And so therefore, that's why they came, and Bradley manhandled them pretty good over there. And Mercy ruled them actually in the game at Bradley back in late December there. So right here you go, the final, 55-43. It is Bartlett over the Cookeville Lady Cavaliers, and here come the Bears about to warm up on the floor. On the opposite end is going to be the Lady Bulldogs of Bearden's come in. The Bradley will be the road team again in black, and the Lady Bulldogs will be the home team. And we'll be back in 2 minutes with more live coverage here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Back in 2, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Do you think about your heating and cooling system? Imagine thinking even less about it and all for one low monthly payment. Dale's Heating and Air offers carefree home comfort. The trusted technicians will install an Energy Right heating and cooling system with no repair expenses for 10 years, all for one low monthly payment. Plus, there are rebates and tax credits for up to $4,100. Thinking less about heating and cooling just got more affordable. Contact Dale's Heating and Air, 423-236-4000, or just call Dales.com.
Ready to tackle your next home project? Wholesale Supply has plumbing, septic, and electrical supplies to get it done. Stop by a showroom near you today or visit our website at wholesalesupply.us and let's get started.
Whirlpool Cleveland is currently hiring for entry-level production roles. Starting pay $18.25 per hour, jumps to $19.35 per hour after 90 days. Benefits start on day one, including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, and more. 120 total hours of paid time off. 10 hours the first 3 months. Remaining balance after 90 days. Apply at jobs.whirlpool.com. Jobs.whirlpool.com.
Once again here at the Glass House on Middle Tennessee State University campus. It's actually the Murphy Center, it's the official name. People call it the Glass House because the house is built with the glass all the way around the upper. It's sort of a bowl dug down into the ground, and it's a marvelous, marvelous complex in a place to host something of this nature. The Bears come in tonight 33-1. That one defeat to Montverde Academy down at Montverde Academy on their home floor near Orlando back January the 17th, I believe that would have been. It was the inauguration weekend, also MLK weekend as well. The Lady Bulldogs come in at 33-5. 10-0 in District 4A was what they in District 4A is what they accomplished during the regular season. Of course, the Bears won District 6 4A. The Bears have won 14 consecutive regular season district titles, 15 straight district tournament titles, 10 straight region titles, and it's been in the state tourney 5 of the last 6 years and won the last 2 and 3 of the last 6. Prior to Bradley winning in 23 and 24, well, it was the Bearden Lady Bulldogs that won it in 2022. It's the only time they've won a state title. They've been in 8 to the state 8 times. They're 7-6 in those 8 appearances. That state title we mentioned in 22. And against the Bears, we are 6-3. The Bears on top, 6-3 in 9 games played. They first played back in the 80s, early 80s, when Jim Sweetie was still coaching the Bearets. They split games in 82 and 83. Bearets won in 84. Then they came to our, and we didn't play for a long time. They came to our Thanksgiving tournament in 06 and 07, and the Bearets won both of those games. That's when Brian Glazer was the head coach of the Bearets. Didn't play again for, another 8 years in 2014 and 15. We played them in the Hall of Fame game at Bradley, and we lost 57-53. The following year, we go to Bearden, and we lost up there in the Hall of Fame game. And then in 2019 and 20, we played them in the 5-state tournament at Farragut, one of those holiday tournaments, five-star tournament at Farragut, and the Bearets won 36-26 in a very, very slow, low-scoring game. And then just last year in the first round, or in 2023, Bearden had won it in 22. If you remember, that's coming back to me now. They, about halfway through the 21-22 season, they finished out and won the state title, and they did not lose again. I think their winning streak was like 50-something games, and we faced them in the first round and knocked them off in the first round and went on to win the state for the Bearets in 2023, and then, of course, we won it again last year in 2024. So 6-3 in 9 games played between those two. For the Lady Bulldogs, Josh Underwood is their head coach, or Justin Underwood, not Josh, but Justin Underwood. He's assisted by Josh Settles. They were District 4 champs, Region 2 runner-up actually this year. They made consecutive state tournament appearances in 21, 22, and 23. Their first time was in 81 when they beat Nashville Pearl before losing to Booker T. Washington in the semifinals. They won their first championship, as mentioned, in 2022 after beating Blackman, Beach, and Farragut, finishing the season 36-3. Their last appearance was last 2023. They didn't make it last year. They lost to Bearettes in the quarterfinals, 55-53 in 2023. Didn't make it in 2024. There's a look at the history of these two teams. Of course, Jason Ruder come in. This will be his 500th game tonight, and he's coached as a Bearette head coach. His 500th game. He's 454-45. That's a remarkable 91% winning rate. Remarkable. That even tops Jim Smitty's and Paul Cretton's, who had the 2 best percentages going into the tenure of Jason Ruder. So tonight is his 500th game. Bears right now on a 14-game winning streak. And I think that's, well, let's look at, this is the 35th trip to the state tournament, which is another state record for any girls high school team. 35 trips with 8 titles, and going back to Smitty's first in 62, and then 1970 and 73. Won back-to-back in 75 and 76, ranked number 1 by one high school rating service. We won it again in 2019, 2023, and 2024, so that's 8. We're trying for our 9th. We're trying for our 3rd in a row, which will be a 3-peat for the Bearettes. It's something they've never done. Now, it's happened before by other teams, but never by the Bearettes. Let's take another quick timeout here on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1, where games supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group, and we'll return in 2 minutes with more coverage on the Cleveland Ford pregame portion of our program. Back in 2.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 1041 app.
Can you feel it? Changes in the wind. For over 25 years, Southline Finance has been your trusted friend to help when you've needed money. For everything from automobiles to home improvement projects. But just as seasons change, exciting changes are happening at Southline Finance. They'll still be here to offer the same services they always have and so much more. Stop or come by one of our offices in Cleveland, Athens, or Chattanooga and find out how Southline Finance is growing to serve you.
Tennessee Wesleyan University invites you to attend the Spring Open House on April 1st. Spend a day on campus exploring the academic, social, and athletic advantages of Tennessee Wesleyan. Meet TWU's President Dr. Tyler Forrest and other students and employees. Learn about generous financial aid opportunities and explore academic offerings. Visit tnwesleyan.edu to learn more about Tennessee Wesleyan University Spring Open House on April 1st.
At Zaxby's, we don't just make chicken fingers. We make the most premium tenderloin, 12-hour marinated, hand-breaded, fried to golden perfection. Deserves not 1, not 2, not even 3, but your choice of 12 dipping sauces chicken fingers. Chicken fingers that you can dip, dunk, or drizzle in ranch, and Zax sauce, and spicy Zax sauce, and honey mustard, and tongue torch, and barbecue. And I'm out of time. Woo, saucy! Zaxby's.
It's Ram Truck Month at Crown City JR Cleveland.
Shop over 200 new Chryslers, Dodges, Jeeps, and Rams. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Or get financing as low as 1.9% for up to 72 months. Get buzzer beater savings on a new 2025 Ram 1500 Tungsten. Up to $11,000 off MSRP. Crown City JR. The better way to buy and service.
Visit CrownChryslerDodgeJeep.com.
With approved credit, $14.71 per thousand finance. On select model. Stock 412327.
We've not mentioned this yet here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, but there are 8 games that were played today. This is the 8th. So we are, again, the 8th game of the day. Here's what's happened today in the girls' semifinals. In Class 1A, Van Buren County knocked off Coalfield 54-52 in a tight one, while Greenfield beat Richland 47-40. So Greenfield and Van Buren will battle tomorrow at 11 a.m. That's 12 o'clock noon for the Single A championship. At the end of those games, each of the games tomorrow, they will announce the all-tournament team and the MVP of the tournament team. And somebody asked about when are they going to announce Mr. and Miss Basketball. That's not going to happen on next Tuesday. That's a day luncheon kind of meeting here somewhere on the campus of Middle Tennessee State, we're told, but that's when we'll find out who wins the Miss Basketball and Mr. Basketball. And by the way, we have 2 Miss Basketball finalists on the floor right now warming up. One of them is Natalia Hodge, a junior for the Lady Bulldogs, and of course our own junior, Kamora Fields, for the Bearettes. In 2A play today, it was like this. It was Westview blasting Loretto 64-39. So Westview moves on, and then York downed Gatlinburg-Pittman 60-45. So it'll be Westview and York in the battle for the 2A Girls State Championship game tomorrow. That's scheduled to begin about 1:30 with the tip-off there. In 3A today, Heritage out of the Mountain Heritage there. The Mountaineers, Lady Mountaineers they call them. They beat South Gibson 36-29 today, while Northview Academy came behind. They were down in the first half all the way through, basically, I think, Steve, and come back and win 52-51 over Dyersburg. So tomorrow.
That was a back-and-forth game there.
It was fun. Heritage and Northview Academy will battle out. Northview Academy is there from Kodak, Tennessee, right there where you get off at the Smoky Mountain exit where the new Buc-ee's is at. That's Kodak, Tennessee. So they're going to take on a neighbor of theirs, Heritage. Maybe 5 miles between them, I guess. If you think about it, maybe a few more miles, but not many. But Heritage and Northview Academy tomorrow, that'll be a 4 o'clock Central, 5 o'clock Eastern tip-off for the 3A championship. And then in the 4A today, we just told you Bartlett knocks off Cookeville 55-43. So Bartlett awaits the winner of this game between the Bearettes and Bearden. And that will be a championship game tomorrow night at 6:30 Central, 7:30 Eastern. So we'll go on about 2 hours early tomorrow. And for you folks that are driving over tomorrow, it won't be a bad trip home, especially if we win. And we'll give you a heads up too right now. Tomorrow's weather forecast for back home, for here and back home, is not good. As a matter of fact, if you've seen the weather forecast lately, it could be some heavy rains, heavy winds, high winds, probably some tornadic activity, they say, around the area. Not necessarily anywhere we know of, but we will keep you apprised that if it should happen tomorrow in the Cleveland area from Middle Tennessee, where we've been over here for the last 2 days. We'll be here again tomorrow night as well.
We've had some great weather while we've been here.
Yeah. Mother Nature's going to tease us, with what she, or whatever she wants to do. It's not nice to fool Mother Nature. But right now, in the Bradford Pears, we've got them for about 2 hours, and they're gone. They'll be all gone tomorrow for sure.
Yeah. Enjoy them tonight.
Let's take another break here on Mix 104.1, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. When we return, we'll give you the starting lineups brought to you by Honda of Cleveland for the semifinal battle here in the girls 4A between the Bearettes of Bradley Central and the Lady Bulldogs of Bearden. Back in 2 minutes.
Don't let life's unexpected curveballs leave you unprotected. Uri Davis at Candies Creek Farm Bureau Insurance has you covered. Get expert local service with trusted and reliable insurance for your auto, home, business, and life. Call Uri Davis, your local Farm Bureau agent, today at 423-813-3223 for a free quote. Candies Creek Farm Bureau, Tennessee and Cleveland's insurance company. Located in Candies Creek Center across from Weigel's.
Magnolia Dental Center of Cleveland wants to welcome you to the Magnolia family, a local dental clinic that uses their God-given knowledge and skills to bless our community through dentistry. From checkups and cleanings to dentures and all-on-4 dental implants, they can help you feel healthier and more confident. Conveniently located at 2190 Chambliss Avenue, join the Magnolia family today. Call 423-476-3307 for your free exam and x-rays, now through March 31st.
This is John Davis at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway. Have you ever done something so crazy that you immediately said, "What have I done?" I ordered 200 new Kias and they all arrived at once. So we're rolling them out of here at whatever price it takes. In fact, we'll beat any deal from anywhere in Georgia, Tennessee, or Alabama. Every new Kia K5 EX, $4,000 off. Every new Sportage EX, $6,000 off. Every new Sorrento EX, $8,000 off. Is your trade or is your credit credit keeping you from getting the car that you really want? At Kia Cleveland, we'll take any trade in any condition, even if you're upside down. And our lenders can get almost anyone approved. Come see me, John Davis, at Kia Cleveland on South Lee Highway in beautiful Cleveland, Tennessee, where buying your car is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Looking for the dealer who's gonna give you more. Kia of Cleveland Superstore.
Negative trade equity may be refinanced, subject to lender approval. Offers don't combine. Expires March 31st.
KiaofCleveland.com.
Back here at the Murphy Center on ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and Mix 104.1, where games supplied by Wholesale Supply Group. Here's starting lineups. First for the Bradley Center Bearettes, and these are brought to you by Honda Cleveland. The Bearettes will start a very familiar lineup as 6-foot junior. Tomorrow Fields wearing number 0, wearing 20 points per game. Number 2, a 5'7" senior bound for Samford University in Birmingham, averaging 12.5. That's Avery Brewer. Number 11, a 5'10" senior Harmony Ware, headed for the University of Arkansas. The Lady Razorbacks averaging 15.5 points per game. Number 20, a 5'5" senior Malia Wilcox, head for Walker State. And a fantastic point guard for Bears. And one of the undersized girls, 5'4", but one of the scrappiest we've got, and will get her share of rebounds. There's no doubt about it.
She was probably pretty close to the leading rebounder last night. Had some crucial rebounds.
Number 21, the other starter, a 6'1" senior, Tatiana Stovall, bound for Kennesaw State, comes in averaging 12.3 points per game for the Bears, who are 33-1. Now for the Lady Bulldogs. They will start number 2, Natalia Hodge. She is one of the 3 finalists for Miss Basketball, along with our own Kamora Fields. She's a 5'7" junior. Number 10, Kendall Murphy, a 5'8" senior. Number 12, Caitlin McVeigh, a 5'6" senior. Number 30, Asha Patel, a 6-foot senior. And number 34, Theola Mills, a 5'11" junior. So they'll start 3 seniors and 2 juniors. Bears will start 4 seniors and 1 junior. Bears are the visiting team in black, gold numerals trimmed in white. Lady Bulldogs are in white.
Gray.
Little
red on it.
Trimmed out in red. We're about underway for the 8th game of the day here at the Murphy Center, the Glass House at MTSU. The winner takes on the Bartlett Lady Panthers tomorrow, 7:30 Cleveland time. We hope we're one of the teams in it. We'll have it here on Mix 104.1 at ESPN Cleveland 101.3. It's also being telecast on NFHS Network. Gary Orme, Steve Wills, glad to have you with us here. Keeley back in the studio, pushing all the buttons at the radio ranch. And Bearden has a little prayer circle. The Bears already had theirs, and here we go. Looks like it's going to be Asia Patel. Yep, jumping against Tatiana Stovall for the girls from Bearden. Here goes the whistle. Tip in the air will be controlled. Tip to the Bears. Control underneath. Harmony Ware. A little fall away shot. No good. Rebound taken away and stolen by Harmony inside. And the foul's going to be called on someone. Just like that on the Bearettes. I believe it is. That's got to be Harmony. Yep, number 11.
Yeah.
Harmony Ware picks up the first foul of the game. And we haven't played but 9 seconds. Just scrambling for a rebound. I thought she had the ball. So give the ball to the Lady Bulldogs and backcourt and Natasha Hodge, who is an outstanding ball player. She's listed at 5'7", and she will drive, pull up in the right elbow. Shot is good. They'll take the initial lead. And we'll have to have some in her face the entire night. I forget how many points she had last night. 2-0 Lady Bulldogs here in the girls semifinal, waiting to take on Bartlett tomorrow night with the winner of this game. Harmony Ware in the corner of Brewer. And she lit them up last night in the second half. But they shut her down most of the game. They're in a 2-3 zone here. Brewers open for 3. Here's the shot up. It's short. Rebound. Kicks into the hands of Hodge. And here come the Lady Bulldogs again. They lead it 2-0 at 7:12 to go in the opening period of play here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN 101.3 Cleveland. Here's a long shot, but Hodge off the mark. Shot rebounded by, who's got it? On the floor, scramble for it. And there's little Malia Wilcox in with a jump ball. It'll go to Bearden. Yep, Bears control that opening tip. Give them the ball right baseline. Exactly 7 minutes in the first quarter of play here on the girls' final game of the day. Boys start next week. We'll have the Bradley boys, 5 o'clock Eastern here on the radio. And the Walker Valley boys, the third game. It should start about 7:30 Central, 8:30 Eastern time. Natalia Hodge, boy, she's a one-man show. She'll go against Stovall. She just pushed her back, and here's a bad pass, but saved in front court by Kendall Murphy. Top of the key, goes to a teammate. That's Caitlin McVeigh. Back to Hodge.
Hodge is quick.
She is very quick. She's going to drive against Stovall. Shot is up. No good. Rebound defended and grabbed by Hodge, but out of bounds off the Bearettes. Knocked out by Kimura. Hodge wants to do it all, and she can do it all. They'll inbounds right in the Brady bench, in front of the bench. Kendall Murphy will come in, and she'll come into Hodge in the corner now. Stovall's going to be her roommate tonight. She gets close to the goal, she's going to be all over her. They'll go right side to Patel. She's a tall, very slender girl, 6'1". They list her, and she'll go back to Murphy on the drive. Can't shoot, skips down low. Stolen by Malia Wilcox. Here come the Bears the other way. Rushing down the floor. Wilcox to the left wing to Brewer. Sets her up cross court to Harmony. I wish Harmony would take that three-pointer there. Harmony will back away. Down low, they'll go inside to Kimura. Shot. That's no good. Rebound back up, but Kimura for two, and we're tied. Got blocked, but the official couldn't see who was shooting what. 2-2 our score at 5:52 to go in the opening quarter play here on Mix 104.1. Hodge, as they work right to left, they're the home team. They're on the far side. Here's a shot up. Miss rebound. Bradley Brewer has it. Avery quickly out in front court. She's going to Sanford University. She'll keep the dribble alive and find Wilcox. Look to Coach Reuter. Coach Reuter saying, go on, move it.
He's wanting them to attack.
He calls play number one. He'll go back court, and there's a bad pass, but saved by Harmony. Harmony sets it up again. Boy, there's Brewer wide open for the three ball. They'll go inside low, knocked out by Bearden. It'll be Bradley ball right baseline. Bearden's going to send a sub in real quickly. 20. Emma Rainey, looks like. Emma Rainey, number 20. Yep, a 5'8" junior. They'll inbound to Wilcox. On to Kimura in the corner. Here's Harmony wide open. She'll shoot the three this time, and it is no good. Rebound tip to Patel for the Bearden girls, and here come the Lady Bulldogs in a tie game. Here's a long three. The sub just came in. It's good by Emma Rainey.
Yeah, I watched her warm up. She's a shooter.
5-2. Lady Bulldogs over the Bears at 4:53 to go in the opening quarter. Wilcox breaking traffic, goes down low to Kimura, has it knocked away. Grabbed back though by Wilcox and saved on the possession that time. Boy, not a sharp pass that time. Brewer wants to go inside low to Kimura. She does. Shot is up. No good. And a foul on the big girl. That's Patel. And we'll shoot two after a foul for Armory Exteriors. That's going to be on, let's make sure the number 30. That is Patel. Her first. Team first, but the line shooting two for Cleveland Utilities is number 0, our junior, Miss Basketball finalist, Kimura Fields. Free throw is good. 5-3, Bearden by 2. Armor Exteriors. Don't commit a foul in your home. Armor up at Armor Exteriors at armorexteriors.com. And you can find them on Facebook as well. Next shot coming up for Kimura. It's up softly and bounces and falls so good. 5-4. Bears down by 1 at 4:37. Hodge calls the play from backcourt. And she will spin through the lane, goes up to the hoop shot, blocked, but there's a foul on Kimura, I believe. Or is that Stovall? It's going to be on Kimura, her first. We have one on her and one on Harmony. And she'll go to the line to shoot two. She's good at penetrating, Steve. Yeah. And she was daily shooting free throws yesterday. First one is good. No, missed it. She'll have another at 4:28. 5-4 Bearden. One more shot up. This one is good. 6-4 Bearden by 2. Bradley with the ball. Wilcox leading the attack into front court. Wants to skip it inside to Kimura. She is double teamed, and here's a shot by Brewer. It is no good. Rebound high to the Bearettes. That's going to be Stovall up for 2. Shot no good. Rebound tip to Kimura, and she's fouled again, and she'll shoot 2 more. And this is going to be not on the big girl this time, but on 30. I can't see her number for her hair. 34. The Ola Mills, her first, team second. And again, we're shooting free throws after the Armor Exterior foul for Cleveland Utilities. 4:11 in the period. Shot is good. Moore has all 5 of the Bearette points. And in for the Lady Bulldogs, a new player again. Number 40. Looks like 40, Katie Foster.
Katie Foster.
So they've had a couple of subs here in the early. One more shot for Kimura. It's up, and it's no good. Rebound will go to the Lady Bulldogs. Patel brings that one down. Natasha Hodge, they like her handling the ball. They like her doing everything. She'll drive, she'll shoot, shot is no good. Rebound tipped high to Foster. She's walking, and Wilcox on the floor takes it away, and we've got a jump ball to Bradley. Two Lady Bulldogs are fighting over it.
Yeah.
And when they're both fighting over it, they're moving their feet. That's a walk.
It's got to be.
Give the ball to the Bearettes, who trail 6-5 at 350. A low scoring start from both teams right now. Bradley's a 80 points per game scoring machine. And their defense creates a lot of that. Wilcox against this zone will not shoot. Brewer in the corner cannot get the shot off in time. Inside low, they go Stovall. Turnaround shot, no good. Ripped out, rebound. Scramble for him, picked up by the Bearettes. Here's Brewer again for three. Shot is short. Rebound inside. That's going to be Kimura for two, and it's good. And the Bears have their first lead at 7-6. 3:18 the first quarter play. Coach Justin Underwood, the Lady Bulldogs. Here's Natasha Hodge. We'll call her name all night long. She'll still up and fire the long three. It's good. My goodness. She's got all of their points. Kimura has all of ours. So it feels again the two Miss Basketball finalists. And there's a throwaway by Harmony Ware.
Yeah, she said, my bad.
Coach don't want apologies. He wants good passes. 7-6 or 9-7 after that three-pointer by Hodge. I said she had all the points. They've got a three-pointer also from Rainey. I missed that one there. 9-7. Hodge has a long throw. It's Rainey again. This is way off the mark. Rebound Bradley. Taken away by Kimura. She had a great night on the boards last night. Ahead to Brewer. Brewer left wing cannot shoot. She'll penetrate now. Backs away and throws it away. It's going to be off of the Lady Bulldogs, so at 2:27 to go. Bradley has a play designed to inbounds right in front of the Bearden bench. Brewer will do the honors this time. Comes in long in midcourt to Malia Wilcox. Wilcox keeps that dribble line, goes to Brewer. Cannot shoot, though. Boy, they're on her in a hurry. Wilcox cross court to Harmony on the right wing now. Brewer has switched corners. Oh, nearly a throwaway again. Inside here, Stovall on the drive, and she'll lose it off her hands, out of bounds to the Bearden Bulldogs. Somebody had deflected it off of her.
Yeah. You know, all these teams are watching everybody, and nothing's a surprise to anybody.
Yeah. There's no secrets anymore. Hodge brings it across one more time for Coach Underwood. Last time she shot, that's a walk. A double dribble, yeah. She'll turn it over, so she's not perfect. That's 9-7, a minute 56 now in the period. Wilcox and the Bearettes in the front court. And here's Stovall from the key. Shot is good for two. That's her first score of the game. 9-9 our score at a minute 40 to go. And they just clear out the backcourt and let Hodge have the ball all by her lonesome self, and she brings it down into front court. She'll go to Rainey, who hit that long three, on to Murphy. Murphy, checked by Brewer, wants to drive, gets cut off, and gets to the teammate there. Here is another Natasha from the three-point range. Good again. They scraped off the defense, and she's got 6, 7. She's got 9 of their 12 points. 12-9, they lead by 3 now. Wilcox left side to Ware. Ware has the ball tipped away and stolen. Bad pass by Harmony again. That's 2 turnovers she's had here. We cannot afford turnovers against a team this good. Here's Hodge. Thought she's going to shoot another 3. Murphy will take it. She'll give up, and she walks. And it'll be Brady Ball. Neither team comfortable at all right now. 51.7 seconds to go in the first quarter. 12-9. Bearden on top by 3. Right now, it's just a matter of win and advance. Survive and advance. Move on. The winner gets the championship game against Bartlett again for the 3rd straight year. Bartlett's in the championship finals with the Bearettes. Be there for the 3rd straight year. We'll find out. Here's Wilcox. She'll shoot the 3, and it's no good. Rimmed away, out of bounds, off of Bradley. At 33.0, it'll be Bearden basketball. That hit the head of Kimura, looked like. They'll probably hold for one final shot here. Coach is talking to them down there in the backcourt. They're the home team on the right side, if you're familiar with the gym here. Hodge backs away with 20. She'll take that final shot, I'm thinking. Rainey's over here in the corner, too. She hit the three-pointer as well. Clock's at 12. It's now at 10. Here they go. Here's Hodge. Pulls up, will not shoot Patel. Trying to get it back to Hodge, but Patel can't do it. Now she's Hodge. A long, long three coming, and it's good again. From downtown, it's just their third of the period. And the Bulldogs lead 15-9 after one period of play here. The Bearets find themselves trailing for one of the very few times the entire season, but they trail at 15-9 after one period of play here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. We'll be back in 1 minute where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
At Bradley Medical Center, not only is our local primary care team getting a new name, but also a new location. Bradley Primary Care South is now located at 2414 Chambliss Avenue. This new location allows us to continue growing and serving you and your family with the compassionate care you've come to trust. Whether you're a current patient or looking for a primary care provider, our team is here to help. Make your health a priority this year. Call us at 423-242-2316 to schedule your visit.
No more varicose or spider veins. No more tired, achy, restless legs. No more restless nights. Start your journey to a better you with help from Milligan Vein Clinic. Their board-certified physicians have treated thousands of patients using the latest technologies to restore healthy, great-looking legs. There's little or no downtime, and your procedure is covered by most insurance. Milligan Vein Clinic, improving the quality of your life. Visit milliganvein.com or call Dr. James Gooden today at 423-961-5682.
Bearden will open the basketball, leading at 15-9 over the Bearets. And here's that move inside. It's a great play on this score. Kendall Murphy on a feed gets an easy bucket. Bearets down by 8 at 17-9. Bearets working against this zone. They're not shooting well at all. Here's Stovall inside. Shot is too hard over the iron. Rebound Bearden. Here they come. Here's Hodge down the floor quickly. She'll stop, shoot the long three again. It's short rebound. Kicks back to Murphy. And she'll shoot the three. It's way short. And it's going to be saved back in to the Bearets. And Malia Wilcox takes it away. She'll go to Harmony Ware. She'll drive the hoop for the lip. Shot is good for two. Boy, I thought you missed that one. 17-11. The Bearets are down by 6. You've got to figure out some way to stop Hodge. She has 3 3-pointers, a 2-pointer, and a free throw. That's 9. She's got 12 points of their 17. She'll shoot from anywhere. Now she can be picked up by Stovall again. They screen for her. She'll switch off to Kimora Fields. She's wanting to shoot the three. She'll drive the paint. Backs away, cannot shoot. Kicks it across to Rainey. Rainey, 3-point range, will not shoot. She got Wilcox on her, and she'll drive inside. Shot is no good. Tip to the Bearets. Off the hands that time of number 34. That is Theola Mills. Bearets have the same starting 5 on the floor they begin the game with. No subs for Bearets yet. We had a couple for the Lady Bulldogs. 17-11. Bearets down by 6. Coach Reuter's giving the old dipsy doodle kind of sign, whatever that would mean. Brewer on to Stowa, on to Harmony. They're all out beyond the arc except for Kimora. Here's Brewer for a three, and it's no good. Rebound tip to Bradley. And they're going to overrule this and give it to the Lady Bulldogs. Yep, that's Bearden's ball, and that's the right call. It was off Bradley. 17-11 at 6:20 to go in the half now. Bearets a very, very slow offensive start. Didn't shoot well. First period, and Bearden was on fire. Things can change quickly, though. Here's Hodge with the ball. Checked now by Stovall again on the drive to the basket. She's going to be fouled by Stovall. That's going to be her first, team first for Bearets here in the second period. Tough keeping up with Hodge. It'll be their ball right baseline. Rainey will inbounds. I believe it's Rainey. They'll inbound to Hodge. At 3-point range. Here's another long bomb. No good rebound. Stay back in, and Wilcox takes her away. Lead pass ahead to Kimora, or to Harmony. Shot and layup. It's good for 2 more. Nice teamwork.
Yeah, and Hodge was not going to foul her.
17-13. They have a foul on Patel and Mills, and we got time called by Bearden, a 30-second timeout for Tennessee Valley Raj at 5:42 in the half, 17-13. Bearden over the Bearets, and we'll take a timeout on behalf of Wholesale Supply Group. Games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Back in 1.5 minutes.
Joined by my friend Drew McClendon with Crawford's Pharmacy. Let's talk about flu season.
We're able to do flu, strep, and COVID and be able to treat if a patient were to test positive for either of those. All the patient has to do is just call and give us a heads up and say, hey, we're coming in to get this test. One of our pharmacists will be able to perform the test, and if the patient is positive for those said illnesses, we can prescribe and treat with antibiotics or antivirals right there on the spot, and we're able to bill people's insurance for those medications if we do provide them.
It's Crawford's Pharmacy on Chambliss Avenue. Call them 479-8601.
Here we go after the Bearden timeout. That's their first. They'll inbound to who else? Natasha Hodge. Stovall trying her best to stay with her. They'll go cross court to Rainey, back to Murphy, and on to Mills now. Mills hands it back to Murphy. She'll back away from Kimura. Fields. And they try to go inside, and they do. Here's a shot up. No good rebound. Back up and in, though, by Murphy. Bradley didn't block out. 19-13. Bearden down by 6. Kimura Fields. She'll shoot the long three. It's off the mark. No good rebound. Wilcox sneaks in there and grabs it away.
She took it away from her.
Yep. Brewer. Right corner to Harmony. She'll fire it long. No good rebound. Out of bounds to the Bearettes. No! Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa. Well, nobody disagreed, so I guess that was the right call. Rainey out of the game, and back in is Caitlin McVeigh. Bearden basketball leading the Bearettes 19-13 with 4:53. This is like a championship game where there's two heavyweights slugging it out here, and they got the best uppercut so far. Here's Hodge on pull-up jumper. Shot is up. No good rebound. And a foul. They're out of bounds to the Bears. Out of bounds. Don't had a foul there. Clock's at 4:41 for Bradley Concrete. Our score for Mountain View Nissan is 19-13. Bears trailing by 6. As we're halfway through the first half. Halfway through the second quarter in the first half. Brewer been unable to get cranked up over here, except for a couple shots. She come open there for a moment, can't shoot. Back out top now to Wilcox. Wilcox looks to Harmony, left wing. Harmony started to shoot. Coach Reuter screaming something at him. 5 out, I think is what he's saying. Here's Brewer open for the long three. Shot is no good. She is cold tonight. Rebound Bearden. And here they come with Hodge. We've got to get Harmony or Brewer to hit some 3 balls. Here's Hodge on the drive against Stovall. Shot is up. Good for 2. Simply too fast. Lead is 8 now. 21-13, the largest lead, I believe, of the game for the Lady Bulldogs. Here's Harmony. I thought she was going to pop the 3, but she didn't. Brewer is wide open over in that corner if they got to it. Here is Kimura for 2. Shot no good. Rebound tip to the Bulldogs again. We're getting no rebounds. Here's Hodge on the drive. She'll drive through for an easy lip. Shot is up, and it's good for 2. We need a timeout. We're down by 10, 23-13. 2 subs for the Bulldogs preparing to check in. Cross court pass to Brewer, nearly thrown away inside low. Will go to Stovall. Shot is up off the glass. Good for 2. Finally got a score again. 23-15. Bears down by 8 at 3:14 to go in the opening half. Got another big girl for Bearden going to check in for Coach Underwood. Hodge out top with Stovall. She'll spin by Stovall into paint. Shot is up somehow. No good rebound. Tip to Patel of the Bulldogs. She'll go up backhand left. No good rebound. Kimura had it. Lost it. Patel has it. And a scramble on the floor. And Kimura has it. And a foul is going to be called on Hodge, I believe. Bradley inbounds. Yep, that's Natalia Hodge, her first. Brady ball, side court. Rainey back in, and also Foster back in. Brady ball down by 8, 23-15 with 2:52 in the half. Bradley is cold as ice. Here's Brewer again for 3. This one is no good. Rebound. Wilcox has it, lost it. It's going to be saved and out of bounds, though, to the Bearden. Wilcox had it hit off her foot, and Harmony or Kimura could not chase it down. 2:40 to go with the clock running here in the half. Bearden with the ball, leading by 8 over the Bearettes. And here's a steal by Kimura. Kicks it over to Wilcox. Here comes Bears. Boy, we need a score here desperately. Ahead to Brewer at 3-point range. And Wilcox takes the pass. Directing traffic again. Goes in corner to Harmony. Looking to go inside. Boy, they're collapsing on Kimura and Stovall if they get inside there. Here's Brewer. Look inside now. She'll throw it away. Another turnover for the Bearettes. This is not the Bearette team we have seen play this year, folks. No. I ain't saying we're panicking. We're just not playing smart basketball right now. Patel back in for the Lady Bulldogs at 2:07 to go in the half. They lead it by 8, and Addie Guerin's going to check in for someone for the Bearettes. Probably Brewer, I'm guessing. Long outlet pass down to Patel. They had to break underneath it. Here's a steal by Stovall. It's 2-on-2. She's going to go to the hoop for the layup. Shot is good for 2. We needed that one. 23-17, the lead at 6. Hodge going to be double team trapped at the half line. She tries to man. It's stolen by the Bearettes. And ahead for the layup. 2 for Ware. Miss it. Rebound back up and in over Stovall. And Bearden wants a timeout because that 10-point lead is now down to 4 at 1:35 to go here in the half. We'll take a break with them. This is just a 30. We'll take one for Tennessee Valley Roger. Remember, all our games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. You're on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Back in 30.
Not all composite decking is the same. Enjoy life's beautiful moments on an equally beautiful composite deck. Envision's products feature deep, non-repeating grains and distinct colors throughout each pour, offering a truly unique appearance unlike anything else on the market. Learn more and find inspiration for your project at Cleveland Plywood. Cleveland Plywood Company, 2700 20th Street Northeast in Cleveland.
Back here with a minute 35 to go. The Bears have closed that 10-point deficit down to 4 at 23-19. Now Addie Guerin is in. Looks like we'll have Kimura Fields out for the Bears right now. And here's a trying to trap it. Pass to Patel. Dangerous in the cross court to Murphy. Shot up short. Rebound by Mills. And a jump ball. And little Wilcox. And it'll be Brantley basketball at a minute 22 to go. You got to admire Wilcox. She's 5'4". She's the shortest girl on the floor. But my goodness, she is a fighter. Minute 15 to go. Clock running here in the first half. Bears down before 23-19. Addie Guerin. Deep in the corner, cross court to Brewer. A little too far out for Avery. On to Wilcox. Back to Addie. Inside low, and the ball is knocked away but picked up by Kimura. She's going to be shooting it up there. And a back up by Stovall, no good. Rebound back up by Kimura. And she misses a bunny shot. And boy, we've had three good looks at it. Here's Hodge for three-pointer, a long bomb shot, no good. Rebound, scramble underneath, and it's going to be picked up by the Lady Bulldogs. Here's Rainey for three. Shot is no good. Rebound. Bearettes have it. That's Kimura with another rebound.
We come out of that good.
Yeah. I said she was on the bench. It's going to be Stovall's on the bench right now. Ball kicked by the Lady Bulldogs. Here comes Stovall back in. And my guess is to replace. She's going to replace Wilcox.
Yeah.
27.1 in the half. Bears down before with the ball. Addie Guerin will inbounds in front of the Bearden bench to Brewer. And Coach Ruger saying, hold it, hold it, hold it. He's going to have one final shot with 20.5 to go. He gets a setup that he wants. Clock's at 14. Brewer up top running the point now. Clock's at 10. They'll set things in motion. They go to get Addie Guerin, top of the key, inside now to Harmony on the drive. Spin move, shot is up. It's good for two as she banks it home at the buzzer. So a good recovery by Bearets. 8 straight points after they're down 23-13. And after one half of play, they still trail, but only 2, though, at 23-21. And when we return in the third quarter, it'll be Bearden possession as they switch the arrow. Timeout for our Southland Finance halftime show. 23-21. Bearets down by 2 to Bearden.
Hey, Grandpa.
Jamie, what you doing?
Sending my friend a TikTok.
Why don't you just say clock? You're sending your friend a clock. You kids make up words for everything.
Grandpa, it's not a clock. It's a TikTok. You know, a video.
Well, why don't you just say that?
You don't understand. I'm working on my For You page, so the algorithms will make me TikTok famous. So I'm trending.
Jimmy, I don't know what you just said, but I do know who's trending.
Who?
The folks at Springdale Heating and Air. They're the Cats Meow.
Cats Meow? Grandpa, you talk weird.
Well, Jimmy, if I call Springdale, they'll send an old-fashioned friendly technician, neat and clean, good manners, and he'll be on time. I can set my TikToker by.
Grandpa.
Springdale Heating and Air. Old-fashioned friendly. And always more than your money's worth. 479-6363. Since 1993, Check Into Cash has offered cash solutions to our customers. The application process is simple, and the lending decisions are quick. If you've been approved, you can leave our store with cash in hand. Our loan options are built to handle life's small emergencies. We offer reliable payday loans and line of credit options. Visit our website at checkintocash.com to learn more about your options, and when you're ready, drop by our conveniently located stores in the Chattanooga area, including Cleveland and Athens, to apply. We also offer various in-store financial services like check cashing, money orders, wire transfers, and even gift card buyback. Take the first step toward a bright financial future. We're here to help and aim to be your one-stop money shop. Not all consumers will qualify. Eligibility, rates, terms, and conditions apply. Rates, restrictions, and fees apply to store services. Please call or visit your local store for details.
Back here at the Murphy Center on Southland Finance halftime show, the Bearettes trailing 23-21. The winner of this game will take on the Bartlett Lady Panthers, sitting over here behind us, taking all this in to see how Bearden is leading the Bearettes after they came to Bradley and got manhandled by the Bearettes. Not a lot of scoring, 23-21. The Bearettes improved their shooting finally a little bit. They're only shooting still only 31% for the half. Bearden only shooting 36%. Bearden was 4 out of 6 in three-pointers the first period. Didn't score on over 5 in the second. The Bearettes, though, were 0 for 10 on three-point field goal attempts. 3-4 free throw line. Bearden 1 for 2. So not a lot of difference there. Let's see how many. We've had 5 turnovers. They've had 6.
Yeah.
And we've had 4 steals. They've had 1.
Rebounds, Bearden leads 11-10.
Yep. So it's pretty close, and the score's close, a 2-point deficit there. So can't complain. We were down 10 at 23-13 and scored the last 8 points to close out the half. So that's a good sign there.
Yeah, and we're scoring some points in the paint, which you got to score there, 16-8.
Bearden has zoned us the entire game, so I guess that's been pretty effective, especially since we're not hitting three-pointers. 0 for 10. That would break up the zone probably if we could hit a few of those.
Yeah.
But right now, hey, it is what it is, folks.
They're just collapsing on Kamora and Tarkiana
and just giving us the opportunity to hit threes, and we just can't here he is. We can't cash in on that opportunity. Being joined now by a good friend of ours. Have a seat there, Matt. Being joined now by Matt Gillespie, he's the assistant executive director here for the TW State. Matt, it's always a pleasure to be here because that means we're at the state tournament.
Well, you're a usual guest here at the state tournament, seems like, certainly in recent years, and it's always good to see you.
Well, we call our home away from home. We got our boys here next week now.
That's right.
And our Walker Valley boys. So 2 of the final 8 are from our same district there.
That says a lot.
Our same region, I mean.
It's a strong statement for sure.
It is, and we don't know how they're going to fare, but we'll start that next Thursday, again, the same schedule. But the Bears will play the early game rather than the late game like the Bears have been playing. But what's going on with the TWSAA? A lot of things in the news about, the transfer portal and so forth and so on, and it'll shake out somewhere, some way.
Well, there's been a lot of changes, and that's, changes to our bylaws, specifically what you're referring to, and we've had a change to our transfer rule, but it's not, I think, what a lot of people thought it would be like this. Oh, now it's NCAA. It's not. That's not what's happened now. It's certainly eased the process for a lot of student athletes in regards to transfers and what I think typically people would have kind of viewed as hardships. Now it's going to kind of be more streamlined process there. So certainly gives a lot of other opportunities to students maybe that wouldn't have had that previously, or it would have been a harder trek for them. That's kind of in a nutshell. We could have an hour-long show and really dig into it, but that's it. And I think for our membership as a whole, and that's what our organization's built on. It's an organization built of member schools who choose to belong, and the member schools write their own rules. They don't want to see a free-for-all. They don't want to see a free transfer every year, or and so they're the ones through their representatives, who are board and council, our administrators of schools. They tell them. They elect them. They tell them their voices and how they want to see this. And we took a lot of polls and did a lot of study and all this. And every time it kept coming back, our membership does not want to see this free transfer or one-time transfer anytime. They didn't want to see that. And that's what our board and council listen to. They listen to the people they represent, and that's their other member schools. So that's kind of where we are.
Let me ask you something else that I get asked a lot about, and I'm sure you guys here do, a shot clock.
Sure.
Is that going to come to Tennessee anytime soon, you think? I mean, nationwide, it's in a lot of places. But
yeah. Well, and I think it'll be a continuing topic until if it ever does get added. If it, whether it's 2 years from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, if it's not added for another 10 years, it'll be a topic of conversation for the next 10 years.
Yes, it will.
But I think it's one of those things that's a little bit misunderstood, and that, of course, everybody sees a game, and you think about all the games you watch, and you watch more than anybody because you're calling all these games. Most of the time, you're not thinking, man, there's a shot clock situation. It's when you get down to the end of that first half or the end of the game, you can count it on a couple fingers how many times you're thinking, all right, a minute and a half or a minute, they're sitting there dribbling the ball. It doesn't happen as often as people think. No. You get the really, really, really rare situation where somebody's just going to sit there and hold it, and they're going to hold it, and they're going to hold it, and they're going to – Coach Reuter did it yesterday. He even talked about it.
Yeah.
Well, sure it was just as much on the other school. They could have come up and pressed. They set back as much as he set back.
Sure did.
So it works both ways. I'm not defending not having a shot clock. There's certainly a lot of justification for having it. But I think there's just as much data out there that says it's not as big of an issue as people make it out to be. But you're right. A lot of states, probably about half of them have it now.
Yeah.
I think it just be, are our member schools ready to face that challenge from an administrative process of one, paying for it, two, training somebody to do it and knows how to do it. People complain enough about the refs that we got now. You want to put somebody on there with their finger on a button and they miss it by a second or accidentally hit it one time or something, then they're going to get yelled at. And it's probably somebody who works at their school. Something like, I'm just using some extreme example.
That's my argument too with it there.
And there's, I can see it one day. How soon, I don't know. I know the last time our board had it, they voted, we don't want to hear this we're not going to take any proposals for 3 more years.
Yeah.
And I think it's something that will continue to be studied. We'll continue to get more information on. Who knows? We could be talking 2 years from now, the next, when you're at state tournament 2 years from now interviewing, well, here it comes. Yeah, well,
the Bearets played a couple of games in Georgia this year, and I think they had a shot clock one time in 2 games. I mean, it really is not even noticeable.
And they had it implemented in the game. Okay.
Yes, they did. Gotcha. And it's like, it's like you don't even notice it, and I think it's something that will come at some point because they play that in AAU ball most of the places around the country and all that. But nevertheless, it's something it'll be determined down the road there.
Rules are made to be changed. That's for sure.
They
change over time.
They're never in concrete.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Well, Matt, we really appreciate you. It's always good to get you on the air.
Always good to see you. I appreciate you guys having me on. It's always good to chit chat with you, even though it's for a couple minutes.
Yep. Well, it's great, and hopefully we'll be here tomorrow night. We can pull this thing out and. Back next
we got a good one here.
Yes, we do. Yeah. We'll be here next week for sure when the boys start playing.
Sounds good.
That's Mr. Matt Gillespie, the assistant director here for the TSSAA. I always like to get him on the air and talk about some of the things that he can talk about. Some of them he really can't and shouldn't, but he's given us a lot of information when he can. Let's take a 1-minute timeout here as we wrap up the Southland Finance halftime show on Mix 104.1, ESPN Cleveland 101.3. And where games are always supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be back in 1 minute. Your score at the halftime break. Bearden 23, the Bearettes 21. Let's pull it out here, girls. Back in 1 minute.
Check out the great deals this March at Mountain View Nissan of Cleveland. All new Nissans are at dealer cost this month only. That's right, this March you pay dealer cost for any new Nissan. Plus get free maintenance for 2 years on brand new 2025 Nissans. And Nissan is offering 0% APR on remaining 2024 Nissan Titans for 60 months, plus just 1.9% APR on 2024 Nissan Z for 60 months. Want to trade in your old car? Mountain View Nissan offers up to $5,000 over book value for your trade. Shop in person on exit 20 off of I-75 or online at cleveland-nissan.com. Payments per month for 84 months does not include tax, title, or dealer document. $699 must finance through the dealer, subject to credit approval and pick from dealer stock. See dealer's details.
Hey guys, Joey Abdullah, used car manager at Toyota Cleveland, and we're very excited to talk about all of our spring savings. We have over 150 plus used cars on the lot ready to rock and roll, including starting at just $5,000 and up to $3,000 rebates on all of our new 2025 Toyota Tundras. Buy 3, get 1 for $1. That's right, tires, tires, tires. Tires at Toyota Cleveland. Buy 3 tires and get the 4th for $1. That's right, the 4th tire for just $1. All tire purchases come with free tire pressure checks at any time, free rotations every 5,000 miles, and a 2-year road hazard, which covers any damage to the tire and will cover a full replacement. Toyota Cleveland is where you shop for new tires. Toyota Cleveland off exit 20 off I-75.
And just like that, we'll have the opening possession with Bearden and a steal by Malia Wilcox and a Bucket, and here's another steal for the Bearets. They've got a tie game as they scored here. They're going to take the lead. Shot is up and good for Camore. Bearets with 2 quick buckets. Different Bearett team we're looking at here. Boy, they're aggressive in the back.
They went to pressing, and that's made all the difference.
Here's Hodge drive. She lost it again. Rebound to the Bearets. And here come the Bearets again with another steal. Here's Harmony Ware on the drive. Shot up, foul, and she'll shoot 2 as she misses the shot. Wow. What a whirlwind opening. 3 steals, and this foul's on number 12. Yep. McVeigh, her first, team first, and at the line shooting 2 after Armor exterior foul is Harmony Ware. First is good. Her 7th point of the game. Barrett's up 26-23. One more shot coming for Harbony. For Cleveland Utilities, it is up, and it's also good. She holds the record for most consecutive free throws made in the TSSAA state tournament. She set that here last year. The Bearets won their 2nd straight gold ball. Hodge in backcourt now. They'll come ahead quick to Patel. Down low to Murphy, and a foul on Brewer. Bumped into her. It could have been as close to a tie ball, but it's not. So Brewer gets a foul, her first. Team first, not a shooting situation. Bearden ball left baseline. And Coach Reuter saying face guard him. Here's a long 3, shot no good by Hodge. Rebound by Murphy, shot up and short. Rebound Bradley. That's Wilcox again, pulling it down there again. The little scrapper has it. She'll bring the team down the floor. See what we're going to go to. She's working to the right where Brewer's in the corner there. Brewer open, skips inside low now to Stovall. She's double teamed. Here's Camore on the turnaround. Shot good for 2 more.
The Bearets woke up.
8 straight points for the Bearets. And matter of fact, it was 23-13. So that is, I'll ask Joe, is that 16 straight points for us? It's 23-13? That's 16 straight for the Bearets. Here's Hodge on the drive. And now Murphy. Shot no good, rebound. Backside Bearets. It's going to be Tatiana. 2 on 3. She'll have to wait for help. She'll spin through the paint. Down low to Harmony, who couldn't handle it. But Brewer picks it up. Shot up. Short rebound. Bearden. Taken away by Murphy. They're not going to let him get down the floor uncontested now. The press.
Malia's in Hodge's face.
Here's a drive down the floor. Shot is no good. The foul. Probably Camore, I'm guessing. Her or Stovall. It is on number 0. That is Camore, her 2nd. Team 2nd of the half. And they will shoot free throws here. It's going to be number 10, Murphy. Kendall Murphy had 2 buckets of 4 points. Bradley with 16 straight points, 29-23. They lead by 6. Free throw is good. She'll have another. That breaks the streak at 16. And Rainey, who hit that 3 when she first checked in, will come back in. Out and go Caitlin McVeigh. One more shot for Murphy. She's got 5 now, 29-24, Bearets by 5. Second shot is also good. 29-24, Bearets by 4. They're going to face the press. Here comes Wilcox through. A long pass ahead to Brewer. On to Camore. Drives into the paint for the left. Shot is up. Good for 2. They're going to try to press the Bearettes now. 31-25, lead at 6 for the Bearettes. Hodge in backcourt. This time she'll get across. They tried to trap her. She was too quick there. They go to Murphy. On to Rainey. Rainey left side. Spins to the right. Hands it off to Hodge. And Stovall in her face. Here's a drive by Hodge all the way through for the layup. Shot is no good this time. Rebound Bradley's Brewer has it. And she'll get out of there to Wilcox. Bradley trying to get quickly down the floor. Wilcox keeps that dribble alive. Kicks it inside low to Camore. She'll try to go up. She can't. Brewer for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound backside by Stovall. Back up for 2. It's good. 33-25. The lead for the Bears is now 8. I don't know where that Bradley team was the first half.
They woke up.
This is the team in the Bradley uniforms we've been looking for. And here's a long pass to Patel in the corner there. She's in trouble. She'll be fouled by Brewer. That's going to be 2 on Avery. Second team foul. No, third team foul. Third of the period. A couple of subs coming in for the Lady Bulldogs. Theo Mills will check out. Patel will check out. Foster back in along with number 3 this time. For the first time, Riley Hunt. She is a 5'7" sophomore. 4:55 in the third. Bearets now lead by 8. Here's a long 3 by Rainey. Shot is too far. Rebound to the Bearettes. Just a fight for it. Camore takes away from Foster. Wilcox takes her time down the floor. Coach Reuter shifting his players around. They're right in front of him now in the second half. Wilcox on the left side, cross court pass to Brewer. She'll drive in the lane. Shot is up, no good. Rebound to Hodge of the Bulldogs. She's trying to streak by Wilcox. She does, and she missed it. Out of bounds to Bearden. Ooh, I don't know about that. Boy, they need to foul that. Should have been a foul on the Bearettes. I'll just be honest, folks.
Yeah. They're letting them play.
Wilcox just grabbed her. But she didn't shoot it. Didn't hit it. She tried to shoot it. Inbounds to Hodge, a long three shot, no good. She's cool off somewhere. Here's Wilcox with another rebound, and then a foul on Bearden.
Yep.
That's going to be their second. And this is going to be on number 20. That's Rainey, her first. Team second of the period here in the third. 4:19 to go. Bearettes by 8 with the basketball now. And they're not going to stay in that zone. Been in that zone the whole game. Where they go man, I believe. Here is Harmony Ware for the Bearettes with the ball. On to Wilcox in the corner. Brewer gets cut off on the baseline, goes back out left wing now to, wide open inside of Stovall for 2 and a foul. Oh, what a feed that time by Wilcox, and they caught him taking a little nap, and that foul's going to be called on number 3, I believe. Yep, Hunt, her first. Team third, and we'll shoot a free throw after an Armour exterior foul for Cleveland Utilities with 3:56. Stovall shooting 1. She's got 14 to lead the Bearettes. Free throw is no good. Down to the Bearettes, though. Kamara for 2. It's good. We're just manhandling them in there now. You're going to play physical? Let's play physical. Bears by 12 now. 37-25. And here's a steal for the Bearettes. Kamara ahead to Brewer. The run out for Harmony. She'll have to shoot up. Shot is up. It's good for 2 more.
Timeout.
Bearden needs a timeout in the worst way. The Bears by 14 points. What a turnaround after being trailed by 2 at the half. And we'll take a 4-minute with them for Tennessee Valley Raji here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group back in 60.
Leisure Time Bowling is Cleveland's party place. Birthday parties for children, teenagers, and adults. Birthday parties at home take a lot of work. A lot of decorating, cooking, cleaning. Let Leisure Time Bowling do the work for you. Custom party packages are available, including some with Cosmic Bowling. Call 728-2988, 728-2988, ltbowling.com.
Our legal system is complex, and your case may impact several areas of the law. Don't just hire a lawyer who focuses on one thing. Hire a team of experienced attorneys ready to handle your case wherever it may lead. Call Logan Thompson, one of the area's most respected law firms. From personal injury to criminal and family law, from contract disputes to disability, the team at Logan Thompson will work together to ensure you are well represented and well compensated. Logan Thompson, we fight to win.
Long three by the Bulldogs out of the timeout, and no good around Bradley. Wilcox again with another rebound. Flips it in the corner to Brewer. Back out top now to Army. Will not shoot it. Looking inside, nothing there. Wilcox shoots a 3 ball. Too hard rebound. Bearettes Kamora, but she's going to be called. Oh, it's going to be Brewer. She's got 3. That was off the ball there. Brewer gets her 3rd. Yep, that's 3 on her. The first player on either team with 3. Matter of fact, no Bearden Lady Bulldog has more than 1. We've got 2 on Fields, 3 now on Avery for the Bears. At 3:14 in the third. Bears on a 26-2 run. 26-2. And someone just hit a bucket.
40.
Foster with the first score of the night. 39-27. Bears by 12. They trail by 2 at the half. 18-4 difference here in the third period of play. The defense, the pressing defense has made a huge, huge difference.
I think he's going to see if they want to.
Wilcox will back away, and she's going to be grabbed at. Gets a loose ball back, though. And they're going to try to pressure Wilcox and Harmony. That's Hodge trying to take it away from both players. He's going to wear her out. She's already sucking gas, but it's going to wear her down lower. Brewer drives up baseline, goes up for a shot. It's up. It's no good, but she'll draw the foul, and she'll shoot 2. The Harmony exterior foul. Foul's on number 30, I believe he's saying.
Yeah.
Yep, that's Patel. They have their back to us and they give the fouls, have to wait. Brewer shooting 2 for Cleveland Achilles. The first shot, it's no good. One more. Back in Theo Mills. Out is Katie Foster for Bearden. 2:26 to go in the third. 39-27, Bears by 12. One more shot for Brewer. First was no good. This one is good. That is her first point of the game. Her first point on a free throw at 2:25 to go. 40-27, and they're going to try to trap Haas. She gets a pass along to Murphy. Murphy gets trapped in that corner. She spins free, though. Goes up and throws it away, and it's going to be picked up by Brewer. Then another turnover. The Bearettes going again. This time, lead pass head to Stovall. She'll drive into the lane, cannot shoot, though. Back to Wilcox, out top. 2:03 to go in the third. In the corner, Brewer, wide open for a 3. It is good. Finally hit one of those.
She needed that one.
For Kia Cleveland, the lead now 16 points. The Bearettes have ripped off 22 points to 4 here in the third period. Hodge drives through a double team, goes to Murphy for 3. Shot is up, short rebound. Patel and a foul on Bradley Stovall. No, that's Kamar, I believe. No, it's Stovall. Stovall. And for Tatiana, that'll be her second. Team foul number 5. They'll shoot 2. Yeah, 2 shots. Now they realize it. Scoreboard's got 5, so we know it's going to shoot 2. This is going to be Patel. Asia Patel shooting 2. At 1:43 in the third, Bears by 16 now, 43-27. First shot is good by Patel. That's her first point of the game. She has 2 fouls. 43-28, Bears by 15. One more shot for Patel. That's Asia Patel, 6-foot senior. Next one is no good. Rebound Bradley. Brewer will take her away. Avery looking. Well, they had Kamora open there for a second. Harmony Ware. Cross-court pass will go to Wilcox. They'll set it up again. And they're going to come out and challenge the Bradley guards out top with Brewer and Wilcox. Clock's at 1:26 and running here in the third. Bears leading by 15 now, 43-28. And Brad's going to go in this motion offense where we sort of spread things out. Still got 2 inside the arc. Wilcox challenged now by Rainey. Back to Brewer. Brewer skips down low to Kamora for 2. Shot is up. It's no good. Gets her own rebound. Back up at a time. No good, but she'll draw the foul in. She'll shoot. It's okay if you miss them as long as you get the rebound.
Yeah.
And this foul's on number 34. That is Theola Mills, her second. Armor Exteriors foul. And 2 free throws for Cleveland Achilles at 1:06 in the third. Bears by 15. Kamora Fields. She's made 3. She's made 4. She's got 12. She's got 16. Stovall has 14. Harmony has 10. 3 in double figures so far. 44-28. Bears by 16 at 1:06. One more shot for Kamora, the junior, Miss Basketball Finals. Is good. Hodge, the same Miss Basketball Finals and also a junior. Bears by 17. That's their largest lead of the game. And there's a foul on Brewer. She's got 4. Well, that was a dumb foul right there, Avery, and she knows it. She's coming out right now. Addie Guerin's going to check in. That is 4 on Brewer. The line to shoot 2 because it's a 5-foul situation is Natasha Hodge. She's got 1 free throw. First one here is good. 45-28. Brewer out. Addie Guerin back in. And Avery will tell you, I should have just backed off. She should have just backed off. Next shot is also good by Hodge. 45-30, Bears by 15 with 1 minute exactly here in the third now. Listen to Mix 104.1, ESPN Cleveland 101.3, and watching perhaps on NFHS Network, which is a subscription process. Wilcox out top. Boy, she is getting lowered. And here's the pass cross court, and Addie Guerin 0 for 3. Shot is no good. Rebound taken away by Hodge of the Bulldogs. 38 seconds to go. Hodge, 1-on-1 against Guerin. Penetrates, cannot shoot. She's cut off. Nice defensive move by Guerin. Here's a long 3. Rainey shot is no good. Rebound to Patel. Back up. No good. It's blocked by Stovall out off the Bearettes at 26.5 to go in the third. 45-30 Bears by 15. It'll be Murphy, and they look like they're gassed. I think our press is taking it out of them right now. Murphy inbounds. Comes in to Patel onto Hodge. Clock's at 24. I don't think I'd hold it for 1 shot from down by 15, but we'll see. Hodgeback's way out near the half circle. Check by Stovall. Trying to shake free. She does. The right elbow backs away at 12. Here's a long three. It's way off the mark. Rebound tipped out of bounds to the Bearettes. At 7.1 to go. We got time to score.
Yeah.
Coach Reeder not pleased with something, but he's got a 15-point lead. He's trailing at halftime. He's up by 15 now. In backcourt, Wilcox gets to. There's a foul on Theo Mills. That's there. Hey, we're shooting free throws here too. And down goes Kimora.
Yeah.
She bounces back up. Took quite a spill. Flat on her back. Foul was on Theo Mills. That's her third. She's the first Lady Bulldog with 3. And with 3.4 to go, we'll shoot 2 free throws. Kimora Fields has 5 of those, plus 6 field goals for 17. And she'll shoot 2 after an Armor Exteriors foul. And she'll shoot 2 for Cleveland Utilities. We appreciate our great sponsors, man. They make all this possible, folks, for us to be on the air bringing you these games on Mix and also on ESPN Cleveland 101.3, which we're now simulcasting. And we'll have the boys next week. The Bradley Bears will play Thursday at 5 our time right here. And the Walker Valley boys will play the third game of the night about 7:30. They'll take on Oak Ridge. The Bears will take on Memphis East. Now both those games for you here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Kimora shooting 2. First shot is no good. In the Lady Bulldogs is Caitlin McVeigh, who started. Caitlin McVeigh. One more shot for Kimora. Be nice to get this one. Takes a long time as always. This shot is up and it's short. No good. Rebound to the Bearettes. Stovall turn around. Her shot is no good at the buzzer. So, wow. What a third quarter of play for the Bears. Trailing 23-21. Ending the third. They scored 24 points to only 7 for the Lady Bulldogs. Lead by 15 as we go to the fourth and final period here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN 101.3 in Cleveland. Back in 1 minute, or a game supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group.
I'm Brew McCoy, your favorite Tennessee wide receiver. In the world of football, precision is everything. Every pass, every catch. But what about when it comes to protecting your home? Best Buy Metals can manufacture a custom-fitted roof that will protect your home for a lifetime. Best of all, it can be manufactured the same or next day. Call or visit a Best Buy Metal showroom or drop by bestbuymetalroofing.com to get a quote today. Best Buy Metals, roofing that lasts.
Beat the buzzer this month at Cleveland Ford. Score a new 2024 F-150 and get up to $19,995 off MSRP. Or save thousands on a new 2024 Expedition or new 2024 Bronco. Or go all-electric with a new 2024 Mustang Mach-E and get 0% APR for 72 months. Visit clevelandford.com or come see us and ask for Crazy Craig. Honest people, honest deals. While supplies last for well-qualified buyers plus tax, tag, title, and $6.99 closing fee on select models. See dealer for details. Offer ends 3/31/2025.
Here we go in the fourth period, folks. The winner takes on Bartlett tomorrow night. They've been sitting behind us over here watching the game because that's who they're going to play the winner of this game. And instantly, Kimora Fields puts it up. The Bears by 17, their largest lead at 47-30. Bradley had the opening possession and made sure to get the 2-pointer. They did. Here's Hodge. They shut her down in the second half. Here's a long 3. Shot is good. That is Murphy. That's her first 3-pointer and the 5th of the game for Bearden. 47, there's a throwaway. What are we doing? Come on, girls. You got a big lead and you're throwing the ball away. 47-33. Lead at 14. Bad pass by Wilcox that time. Maddie Guerin didn't even try to get it. She thought it was for someone behind her. Here's Hodge working one-on-one. She'll back up and drive it for a 2-pointer. It's no good. Rebound. Bradley had it, lost it, grabbed by Harmony Ware for the Bearettes. 7-10 in the game and the season for one of these two teams. Bartlett awaits tomorrow night, 7:30. If it's the Bears, it'll be right here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland. Also on the NFHS Network. Oh, Bradley lost the handle on it. Harmony did, and she's in trouble, and she's going to get a time call by the Bearettes. Bears are sloppy handling the ball. We'll take one with them. Let's see how long this will be. Just a quick 30. We'll take one with them. It's 6:56 in the game. 47-33. Bears by 14. Back in 30 seconds.
Allsave Storage and Ed Brown remind you to be generous. Find a need and give of your time, talent, and treasure to accomplish a good work. You will receive much more than you give. This message from All Safe Storage. Visit allsafetn.com.
Hey, Andy Morris here. Join me along with my co-host on The Drive, presented by Hardee's, weekdays at 5 p.m. on ESPN Cleveland 101.3. Cleveland and Bradley County's local sports show, weekdays at 5 on ESPN Cleveland 101.3.
Right back here after the timeout call by the Bearettes, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group. Bradley basketball, Harmony Ware, and boy, they're stepping up and tightening up their defense. Addie Guerin's still in there for the Bearettes. She's in trouble. Oh, gets it to Harmony. Little pull-up jumper shot is good for two. Boy, when it's going your way.
Yeah.
Bearett lead back to 16 now, 49-33 with 6:42 in the game. Long pass ahead to Murphy. She just hit that long three. Back to Hodge. Hodge, let's see. She's got 18 points for the game, and she had the first half 16. So she's had 2 this half. Here's a shot, no good around Bradley. Kamora, long lead pass ahead to Addie Guerin, nearly threw it away. Addie retrieves it, though, on to Wilcox. He'll set her up again and slow it down, girls. We got a 16-point lead, and there's a foul on Hodge. That's going to be her second. She looks the official in disbelief, like, how dare you call a foul on the Miss Basketball finalist? But guess what?
She's gassed a little bit. You can just tell.
Yep. Her second, team first of the period. Barrett's ball right in front of us here. Harmony will inbounds to Stovall, back to Harmony. Here's a long three by Harmony. It is no good. Rebound kicks out long to Little Wilcox again. I'm going to give her an MVP award one of that. Here's Harmony again for 3. This time it is good. Harmony for 3, her first and second, only the second of the game for Kia Cleveland. Barrett lead is 19 at 52-33. 5:55 left in the game here. Patel on the drive. Pull-up jumper shot, no good rebound. Foster in the game. It's knocked away from her and taken up by Moore. And we've got a jump ball. It'll go to the Lady Bulldogs at 5:46.
Coach Reuter was on timeout, but he didn't get it.
No. He don't have a penetrating voice, a shrill voice that you can hear sometimes. And Foster took a licking. She's down looking at her elbow. She's going to check out. She's hurting. Theo Mills back in the game. Foster's a good-sized girl. She's 6'2". She's a junior. Bearden ball, right baseline. Murphy to inbounds. Comes in to Patel. She's trying to get to Hodge, and Stovall's not going to let her get it. Here's a long 3 shot. It's good. Wow, Murphy. That's her second three-pointer. 2 in a row here. Lead is 52-36. Bears by 16. And here's a steal on a bad pass, but stolen back by Kamora, and she'll find Wilcox. We've got to get it across, girls. 10 count was on. We got time called by the Bearets as Coach Reuter is beside himself over there. Sloppy ball handling, and he's going to take a quick 30. Let's take one with him for Tennessee Valley Raji. You're on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you by Wholesale Supply Group at 5:27 in the game. Bears by 16, 52-36. Back in 30.
Strawberries and springtime go hand in hand. Now at Hardee's, they come together with a hint of lemon in our famous buttermilk biscuits. Introducing Hardee's Strawberry Lemon Biscuits, loaded with berry goodness and drizzled in icing. Served warm from sunrise to supper time. The perfect taste to bring on the sunshine all day long. But hurry, this special strawberry lemon flavor is as fleeting as springtime itself. Hardee's, goodness in the making. Available for a limited time. Exclusions may apply by time of day.
Bradley timeout. They've got 3 timeouts left. They have the lead at 52-36 and clocks at 5:22. Wilcox into front court. Checked by Murphy. They have really tightened up their defense, just like the Bearets did with it come out in the press in the third period. Here's and ball's taken away on the double team. Here's a drive by Hodge. Shot is no good, but she'll shoot free throws. Wilcox kept her from shooting too. She'll have to make the free throws, and she's a good free throw shooter. Wilcox picks up foul number 1 for her. Only her first. At the line at 5:11 to go, shooting free throws after an Armor exterior foul would be number 2, the junior, Natalia Hodge, shooting 2. Free throw is good. She is, 4 of 4, I believe. 52-37, the Bearette lead is 15 at 5:11 to go. One more shot, it's up, and it's also good. She's got 5 of those, plus 3 buckets. It's only her 4th point of the second half. She had 16 the first half. She now has 20. Into front court, Addie Guerin takes a long pass down low to, there's Stovall wide open for 2. They got the back door on him again. She's got 16. The Bears lead it by 16, 54-38. Hodge in front court. Stop by Stovall's done a great job on her this second half especially. And here's a long 3 shot, no good. Rebound, Kamora Fields for the Bearettes. The Bearettes have all the momentum and have taken away the game from Bearden. Long pass in the front court to Harmony. She'll drive into the paint and gets fouled by two different players. And here is out of bounds off of Wilcox. My goodness. We had a great view from here. Maybe they saw it from the backside and couldn't see it. Murphy will inbounds right in front of us here. And she'll come in to Hodge at 4:30 to go in the game. Bearettes with a 16-point lead, trying to hold serve now. Here's Hodge at three-point range. She just keeps backing away. Stovall stays with her, though. Well, she started to shoot the three. Stovall would not let her go, and time's going to be called by, five count. Five count.
Wow.
Turnover on Hodge. Brewer back in for Harmony. Big turnover there. Brewer inbounds right in front of their coach at 4:20 in the game, a 16-point lead with the ball. Let's see, they've committed one foul. We've committed one. Neither team near the bonus. Here's Wilcox and double team and has it taken away by Hodge and foul on Wilcox. Couldn't get rid of the ball in time. They double teamed her and took it away. It's her second foul, team second. Their ball right in front of us. So inbound right in front of us here. It'll be Murphy inbounding to Hodge. Clock's at 4:11 to go. Bearettes by 16. Hodge driving against Stovall. Stop, shoots a three. It's way off the mark. Air ball out of bounds to the Bearettes. She's feeling the pressure now.
Yeah, she's feeling her legs are going.
And not getting set for her shots. Bearettes will inbound the backcourt. They'll come into Wilcox. Full court pressure being applied now. And here is Kimura with the ball, or Stovall on to Brewer. They'll hand off to Kimura. She's going to be double teamed on the baseline. Gets out of there and goes back out top. They're trying to double team the ball handler every time they touch it. Stovall on to Addie Guerin. Back inside to Kimura. Up for two. Shot is good again. Lead now at 18. 56-30. That is the largest lead now for the Bears at 3:33 in the game. 18-point lead. Hodge in the front court. And she's double teamed. She's going to have to call time. And they'll take a 30. We'll keep it here this time and talk about some of our great folks here. Steve?
It's Vortex Center for Orthopedic Care. For all your orthopedic needs, it's Vortex.com. Dell's Heating and Air, just call Dells.com. Chick-fil-A located on Key Street in Paul Huff. Download the Chick-fil-A app today.
Don't forget about our great friends at Cleveland Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Quite a discount, up to $11,000 off selected models. And don't forget about all the great deals. Check them out at ClevelandDodgeJeepRam.com. 3:27 in the game. Bearettes up by 18 points. It'll be Bulldog basketball, Lady Bulldog, I guess I should appropriately say, basketball. And I'm feeling much better about this game after that first half, which was not typical Bearette basketball. But, boy, the second half.
I mean, we don't have the shot clock. You don't have to shoot unless you've got a free throw or layup.
They've committed one foul. We've committed two here in the fourth period of play. We played over half the period.
And they're down to one timeout.
Yeah, they are. We got three if we need them.
They were having to call timeouts to slow the train down, and it didn't work.
They sort of got derailed there. Murphy will inbounds to Hodge, and ball nearly stolen right there on the inbounds by Stovall. Here's Hodge, wanting to go up and shoot. She fires up a wild shot, no good rebound to Hodge, gets it. And here's a long three, but Hodge shot is no good rebound. Bearettes, it's going to be tipped in the hands of Stovall. Boy, we got a pile up in backcourt. This is WWE women's style right now. Bears control it. They're going to take the air out of the ball, I believe, now. Here's Guerin with Harmony way out top, and Guerin back and forth on to Harmony. They got to take care of the ball at 2:53 in the game. In the corner, too. Oh, they had Kimura wide open. Or Stovall didn't see her in time. They're going to sucker the Bearden defense out. And here's Guerin. Stovall on the baseline. She's going to be fouled by Patel. Yeah. And let's see, foul number 2. And it's going to be on number 30. That's going to be Patel, her third. Team's second of the period. Brady ball left baseline. Harmony inbounds. She went down hard that time. Harmony inbounds into Brewer deep back here. And she has it slapped out by Hodge, but she didn't knock it away. Brewer. And here's a foul call on Rainey, I believe, 2-0. It's going to be their
either her or Hodge.
Yeah, 2-0. Rainey, her second, actually. Team third. Bradley ball right in front of us again at 2:33. This is killing some time, though, all these fouls. Harmony Ware to inbounds. We'll see who they come into. You'll not get it to Kimura. They'll go to Brewer. She's wide open on the far side. She'll stop from the right elbow, shoot it short. Short rebound, though, by Kimura. She is triple teamed inside. Shot is up and good anyway.
She's so strong.
20-point
She
lead.
took 2 of them up.
Larson the game, and folks, I smell it coming now. You can tell them I said so. Here's a long 3, shot and a good rebound. Tipped that long to Hodge, a long 3. She is wealth mark. It's no good. Rebound back up, no good rebound. Bradley. Stovall clears. We're at 2 minutes to go and trying to get into front court, and we do. Here's Harmony for a wide open layup. No, she'll give it up to Addie Guerin for 2, and the Bears lead by 22. As Don Meredith would say if he were here, turn out the lights, the party's over. And you old folks know who I'm talking about. Here is Natasha Hodge on the drive. Her last game of the year coming up here, and she throws up a wild one. She's going to be fouled.
No.
He's going to give her a foul shot. She'll shoot 2 with a minute 43 to go, but it's going to make a little difference. On Kimura, that's her 3rd, but the Bears with a 27-point lead. 22-point lead, 22-point lead. Here comes Love Howard and Abby White in for the Bearettes after the first free throw by Hodge. She has 5 free throws, 3 buckets, and 3 3-pointers. She has 6 free throws now. And Hodge now with a total of 20 points. She had 16, though, 21. She had 16 the first half. Bears are going to improve to 34-1. The Lady Bulldogs will close the season at 33-6, and we'll take on Bartlett for the 3rd straight year. Shot is no good. Rebound Bradley. It's going to be Kimura. Minute 39 in the game. Harmony comes through. She's going to be fouled by Hodge. Hodge's got 3 now. And the team has 4, so 1 more will put the Bearettes at the line with a minute 35 to go. Alicia Osborne will check in for Harmony. Aaliyah Osborne, a 5'7" senior. Addie Guerin check in as a 5'10" junior. And Abby White, a 5'7" senior for the Bears, are in the game now. Aaliyah to Kimura. Here's Abby. Yeah, Abby looked like she might want to shoot it. Back to Kimura, and they're going to hold it and make them come after it or just drain the clock here. Brewer gets fouled by Hodge. No call made. On to White. And now she'll find Kimura. She'll drive the lane for the shot. It's up good for 2. And she's fouled again. I've got her for 25. And what a well of a second half the Bears have had. This was on number 30, Patel. That's her 4th. It doesn't matter. With a minute 16, the Bears by 23 points, and they'll shoot a free throw.
Hodge and Kimura have put on a show.
Armor Exterior, our sponsor now for fouls. And a free throw coming up for Cleveland Utilities. And for Kimura Fields with a minute 16 to go, the Bears up 62-39. I don't know who turned the switch on at halftime.
I think Ruder knows how to flip switches.
My, oh my. 1 shot for Kimura. She takes a long look up, and this one is no good. It rattles and kicks out. Rebound by Mills. On to Hodge. The final minute 10 to go. Hodge, she'll shoot the 3-ball shot blocked by Kimura, rebounded and taken away by the Bearets. Here is, we've got Kimura down here all alone. Here's the lead pass ahead to Kimura for an easy 2-pointer. Shot is good. She's got 27 by my count. The lead is 25, and you can put this one in the column of the wins for the Bearets. It was shaky in the first half. Here's Hodge on the drive. Air ball rebound on the backside by Patel. And a jump ball to the Bearettes. How fitting that would be. 42.8 to go. Here comes Jada Francis in. And Madeline Schultz. I believe everybody but Libby and Michaela have played for the Bearettes. So Love is in. Hallie Reimer's not played. 41 seconds to go in the game. Bears with the ball and leading by 25 points. We'll have to recap this second half and the differential. Here's a long bomb by White. It is no good. Rebound back up by Love. Rebound now to Patel off Bearden with 24 seconds in the game. And there's a foul. Love ran all over Murphy. She just stopped in front of her. She didn't see her coming. That's going to be Love's first, of course. And for the Bears, number 4. We're at 22.5 to go. And here's going to be Hodge. She'll pop another long 3. This one is no good. She has been really out of her element here. And here's a long driving layup coming up for Love Hire for two. It's good. 66-39. The win is going to be a 27-point blowout win, as it turns out. Unbelievable second half. 27-point win, 66-39, and who would have thunk it after that rotten first half the Bearets had? Holy smoke. So the Bearets advance 34-1 now. The Lady Bulldogs will end at 33-6 as the teams shake hands, and we'll have some post-game interviews here on Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3, where games are supplied to you, as always, by Wholesale Supply Group. We'll be back. Let's take a 3-minute timeout, and we'll wait for some interviews to come our way. Back in 3 minutes. Final score again, Bearettes 66, Bearden 39.
Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care treats all orthopedic injuries, including neck and back pain. At Wojtek Center for Orthopedic Care, insurance isn't a worry because they accept all insurances and can even get same-day appointments or even walk-ins. Digital x-rays are even on site. Wojtek Center is also a certified concussion care specialist. Contact Dr. Wojtek and his staff at 479-3600 for your appointment today.
ESPN Radio returns to Southeast Tennessee. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM is the new home of the Paul Feinbaum Show, The Drive, and more of your favorite shows. Listen on air or at ESPNCleveland1013.com. ESPN Cleveland 101.3 FM.
At First Horizon, we know if there's a win, there's a way. Our team is here to help every step of the way with personal, business, or private banking. Stop by and visit us at one of our locations in Cleveland or give us a call at 423-559-7660. At First Horizon, we look forward to finding a way.
Imagine a truck that doesn't just own the road, it dominates it. It's not just about the destination, it's about the journey. And our new GMC Sierra is elevating every moment of that journey for me. It's not just a truck, it's a lifestyle. Don Ledford didn't just sell me a truck. They saw the lifestyle I wanted, and they found me that truck.
Do you think about your heating and cooling system? Imagine thinking even less about it, and all for one low monthly payment. Dale's Heating and Air offers carefree home comfort. The trusted technicians will install an Energy Right heating and cooling system with no repair expenses for 10 years, all for one low monthly payment. Plus, there are rebates and tax credits for up to $4,100. Thinking less about heating and cooling just got more affordable. Contact Dale's Heating and Air, 423-236-4000, or just call Dales.com.
If it's time to update your home, make Wholesale Supply your first stop. From practical solutions to stylish upgrades, we've got what you need to transform your space. Visit wholesalesupply.us to find a location near you.
Whirlpool Cleveland is currently hiring for entry-level production roles. Starting pay $18.25 per hour, jumps to $19.35 per hour after 90 days. Benefits start on day one, including medical, dental, vision, 401k, life insurance, and more. 120 total hours of paid time off. 10 hours the first 3 months. Remaining balance after 90 days. Apply at jobs.whirlpool.com. Jobs.whirlpool.com.
Mix 104.1 and Honda of Cleveland are teaming up to give one deserving teacher in our local area the chance to win a 2025 Honda Civic LX. Nominate your favorite teacher at mymix1041.com or on the Mix 104.1 app.
Just in time, back here at the Murphy Center, the Glass House, the Bearets have pulled out a remarkable game, 66-39. And Malia,
Hey,
I've been bragging on you. 10 rebounds tonight.
10 rebounds. I did it again.
10 rebounds. My 3 offensive, 7 defensive. Let's see, had 6 assists and 3 steals. How do you, I've asked you this before, but you get in there and you're so quick, I guess you just get in there and take it away from them underneath there. Is that right?
Yeah.
Here's the question. What did Coach tell you? I don't know who that team was we watched the first half. It wasn't the Bradley Central Bears we've seen on your back.
No, we were out of it. I don't know. I think we were kind of more so drained from the Coffee County game. And we tried to, like, rejuvenate and, like, all this other stuff. But, like, we didn't come out ready. But second half we came out and we wasn't playing. Like, we literally said this is not the way we were going to end our season. So we got our head in the game and we knew exactly what we needed to do. And we had no energy in the first half. So I told my team that we have to have some energy or something to get us back up.
We were down 23-13, 10 points. We scored 16 straight points over the second and third period. We're down 23-21 halftime. The second half, we outscored them 45-16. That's unbelievable, unbelievable. And now we can see our most familiar state tournament team, Bartlett, again for the third time.
We get to play Bartlett for the third time.
You know what's going through Bartlett's mind? They're sitting here watching it first half. Said, "Oh, we got this tomorrow night." If we can.
And then they left.
Yeah, they left, and then they probably see the score later and say, "No, that can't be right," because Bradley was losing. We were playing terrible.
We were playing. Our shots wasn't falling.
We weren't playing smart.
We wasn't playing smart, but we came out. We went into the locker room and we had our talk, and I was like, when we were walking back, I was like, I'm not going out like this. I'm not. I was like, I don't know about y'all, but I don't have another year, so I'm not going out like this.
That's
so
right.
I just told everybody that. I just kept repeating that I'm not going out like this, and I came out and I think I got the first steal, and then we just kept going after that.
You did.
And
you got the steal. We scored a bucket. We got another steal. Scored a bucket. Got a third steal. We scored 3 straight buckets off steals, I believe, opening the third, and that was.
And that
sort of
was
took them out of their game. Mentally,
that's what changed the game right there, because after that we were locked in. We was not playing.
Well, you girls got to get a lot. It's late. It's already 20 after 10.
We gotta go find some food.
Well, get some food in your stomach and have a big breakfast tomorrow and rest. Tell Coach you need rest, and be ready to play tomorrow night because it's a championship game tomorrow night, and we need the three-peat.
Yes, we need the three-peat.
Hand that headset to Coach Amy there, and we'll let you go down there and chat for a minute.
These are sweaty.
Well, she earned the sweat.
I should have went before them.
Being joined down by Amy Tinsley, our assistant coach for a long time. And Amy, I've seen a lot of wins. You've seen them all. I've seen a lot this year and over the years. This may be one of the most remarkable comebacks I've seen. We couldn't get out of our own way the first half. We were trailing by 2. We were down 23-13 by 10. We scored 16 straight to come back in the third and take the lead off our pressing defense. Outscored them 45-16 for the second half. I mean, that's incredible.
Yeah, I think we held them to 5 points the third quarter.
Yes.
You know, Jason, he may have jumped them a little bit at halftime. I think our energy was low. We just, we didn't come out here cocky. We knew we got to play, but our energy was it was dead. And usually we come out in a ball game, we want to do our one press and trap. But we kind of talked Jason out of it today because we wanted Tati matched up with Natalia Hodge, the Miss Basketball finalist. So we decided at halftime that we wanted to go back into our one trap and try to turn them over, and we did. So it picked up our energy.
Hodge had 16 the first half and 5 the second half.
Yeah, we decided we was going to play defense, shut her down. So.
Yeah, we didn't play much of anything in the first half. I asked Malia, said, who was that team that was wearing our uniforms in the first half? Because it wasn't the Bearettes that we've been seeing.
We were dead just first half. I don't know what happened to us. We were flat, and Coach Ritter, jumped him at halftime and said, you don't want to go down like this. No. And we had 8 seniors that said, we're not going down. They just refused to. So.
Well, if you're Bartlett sitting here looking at us at first half, then they left.
That's good.
I know.
Maybe they watched it back at the hotel. I don't know. But, we said when this tournament started, could there be a Bradley Bartlett round 3?
I've asked several people today, have the same 2 schools played 3 straight years in the championship finals? Nobody knows.
Nobody knows. It's pretty remarkable that we've both been opposite brackets, number 1, this whole time. And, I think that we had the tougher road, but that's what champions are made of. So
Bartlett wasn't even anywhere near the top 10. They lost 11 games again this year, just like last year. And
they're pretty hot right now, though. They're playing.
Yes,
they're playing good
tonight.
together. They had a really good game against Cookeville tonight.
Shot very well.
They shot very well. They crashed the boards. That's one thing we got to do a better job of tomorrow is boxing them out, because I think Bearden had 11 offensive rebounds at halftime. So that was another thing that they got chapped about. Like, we don't give up offensive rebounds with Kimora and Tati inside, and I don't know how many offensive rebounds they ended up with.
16 for the game.
That's too much.
We had 17 ourselves too, though. That's great. And we were 1 rebound behind at halftime, and we won it by 44-34 in the rebounding.
So we out-rebounded them by 10 after half.
Yeah.
So just a great second half effort by our girls.
Well, it puts us where we wanted to be. Looking for that 9th gold ball, 3rd in a row, a three-peat. We've never done that, so we're looking for set another record if we can.
Our hashtag all year long has been chasing history, so we hope we do it. We hope we can get the hashtag history made tomorrow.
Well, thanks for joining us, and we'll get
Gary.
Avery up here, and we appreciate Amy always available to come and talk with us here, and we'll get Miss Avery Brewer, one of our seniors bound for Samford University. And Avery probably don't want to know what was said at halftime, but obviously he got through to you guys, and the defensive pressure clicked in, and it looked like Bearden got tired there in the fourth period. They were gassed. I know it was a very physical game, but hey, there's no tomorrow.
I know.
And what was the key to winning second half? Was it the pressure on the defense?
Definitely defense. I feel like the first half we kind of, I don't know, just like we weren't awake. And so, at halftime he kind of got on us. And so I think we were ready coming out of the second half, and we matched up. And, we didn't shoot it great from the three tonight, obviously. But, we went inside because that was the weakness. They kept match up with the post, so I think that's definitely
we shut them down. We were down 23-13 by 10 points. We scored 16 straight over the second and third period. And the third, we outscored them 24-7. And 1 point is 26-2 on the run we had there. And I don't know what coach found the magic potion or the dust or whatever in the dressing room at halftime. And I'm sure you've seen thinking, hey, this cannot be our last game. We don't go out playing this lousy. I'm sure you guys were thinking about that.
I know. At halftime, I was like, we're not losing this game.
Yeah.
No, so.
Well, we've got Bartlett again tomorrow night. So what do you think about playing them for the third straight year in the championship finals?
It's crazy. Kind of wish we were playing another team, not because we can't beat them, but just because, third year in a row. But, we beat them at home by, 40? But, it's a different game here for sure. But, I think we have all the confidence in the world going into that game.
You said you wish you was playing another team. I bet you they're thinking they wish they were playing another team as well.
They're like, dang it, here we go again.
Well, it should be fun tomorrow night. A little bit earlier, 7:30 tip-off tomorrow night, and we'll have all the coaches for you here. But, Avery, thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Congratulations on the win, girl.
Thank
we'll
you
see
for
you
having
tomorrow
me.
night.
Yep.
Yes, ma'am. Always glad to talk with Avery, one of our top 10 students academically at Bradley Central. Top 10. Her and Aaliyah, I believe it was Aaliyah Osborne's the other in the top 10. So a couple of smart Bearettes there. And we appreciate them taking time. We'll not have Coach Reuter tonight because they're going to have him tied up in the press conference.
Yeah, they take forever down there.
Yeah, and you can ask all the questions you want to. Joe Cannon's down there, and I'm sure Patrick McCoon, some other guys, and the TV folks are always there as well. We're going to wrap it up for now here on the Mix 104.1 and ESPN Cleveland 101.3 and the NFHS Network. 6-39 in the final. Bearets now in the championship finals for the third consecutive year against the same team for the third consecutive year. That is Bartlett out of the Memphis area. We've beaten them the last 2 years. We've played them in the regular season and handled them easily at Bradley Central, but they look great today. It's not the same team we saw when they played at Bradley Central.
They're quick and they've got size, and their guards are big.
Be a good matchup for the Bearets tomorrow night. Until then, this is Gary Omer for Steve Wills and for Keeley Baxter Station saying so long for now. God bless and go Bearets.